Hello guys, welcome to my channel once again, and today I have something amazing for you. If you want to learn how to sing, this is the best video for you. I have someone amazing, and guys, before we continue, I want you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and make sure to turn the notification button so you always be notified anytime I drop a video in here. So as I said, stay tuned to the end of the video, because before we finish the video, you will be able to identify your singing voice and you will know how to sing just like I did. So yeah, I have someone amazing in the studio today. I don't know how to introduce the person, so I'm just gonna leave it up to him to introduce himself.
Hey bro, Shale, I'll be okay.
Good.
My name is Nat Abe, and I'm a recording artist for the past 15 years. I'm a vocal coach, the lead vocal coach at Tahila Vocal Perfection, and for the past 11 years I've been training musicians, I've been training singers, I've been handling choirs as well. And so basically that's what I do. I do singing, I do vocal coaching, I do anything music, branding, promotion. So that's Nat Abe. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, Nat Abe. So Nat Abe, so yesterday I dropped a video, and the context of the video was how to identify your singing voice.
Okay.
Yeah, so can you tell us, I'm not that kind of musical person, but before I told my audience that I'm going to invite some professionals who are going to guide us on this journey. So I just want you to answer some few questions for us, because
Okay.
I told my audience that I'm going to answer some of their questions.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so I have amazing questions I want to answer, and I think I even need some answers to the questions myself.
Yeah.
So the first question is, you can choose to answer the questions in your own way.
Okay.
You can start from any angle.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first question is, how do you identify your music voice?
Okay. So you first need to know what's the voice, because if you don't know what's the voice, you would think that speaking voice is the same as singing voice. They are two different things. There's a singing voice and there's a speaking voice. So everybody can speak, everybody can talk, and everybody has the ability to be able to resonate some kind of sound. But to be able to have a singing voice, you first need to have a singing ear, because if you don't have an ear, it will be difficult for you to even have a voice. Because we all have ears, but there's a difference between a musical ear and a normal ear. So let me just talk about what's the voice. The voice is the sound that we make when air passes through our lungs and comes out through our mouth as speech or sound. So a human being, anybody, a child that is born can still resonate. And we have different types of voices. We have the normal voice, we have the adolescent voice, and we have the singing voice. So the normal voice is just what we all speak from. The adolescent voice is when your voice breaks its adolescent age, or maybe you hit a particular pivotal level and then your voice breaks into maturity. So when we're young, we want to talk like our daddy, so we put foam or some cloth on our mouth, and then we pick a phone and try to talk to our teacher that as if we are our fathers. But when we grow, we realize that no, the voice actually breaks itself. And the same way it has to do with the musical voice. You can mature in age and not mature in singing voice. So you can see somebody who is old at 30 years and has a 10-year-old singing voice. So your voice may have broken naturally in speaking, but your singing voice may not have broken, because your singing voice breaks through singing, through a process of maturity and making mistakes. So I always tell singers that you have a virgin voice when you are singing. The virgin voice has to break its virginity to be able to come to a place of maturity. And then when you start singing, somebody can realize that this is a matured voice singing. So how do you recognize your voice? Your voice is as unique as your fingerprint. So everybody has their own fingerprint, and everybody has their own singing voice. So you shouldn't try and sound like Nat, you shouldn't try and sound like Hagen, you shouldn't try and sound like any other person. Try and sound like yourself.